Hey everybody, Tim here with today's episode of Star Trek Voyager Season 1, Episode 11, Heroes and Demons. First of all, I am once again on the road traveling for business, so you will have to put up with my boring hotel background rather than all of my fancy artwork. So for this episode, I really enjoyed this one. It was kind of interesting. It kind of brought some new and old stuff into the Voyager mix. So on the surface, it seems like it's just a holodeck malfunction episode, which goes all the way back to like the Next Generation, and even further back. It goes all the way back to like the Star Trek, the animated series. And sometimes those episodes are fantastic. They're really, really good. They're really on point. Sometimes they're kind of a miss. So and this one ends up not even being like a malfunction. It ends up being like some non-corporeal alien, but doesn't matter. The reason this episode's super interesting is, first of all, I thought it was going to be a Harry Kim episode because they talk about how Harry is just suddenly missing, and it turns out that he was doing a holodeck recreation of Beowulf, which is like the epic poem. And because he's missing, like, they try to send other people in to find him, but they don't. Every time it gets to a certain point in the story, like, this alien just basically comes out and snatches people. So what they do is they actually take the doctor and they, like, beam or transfer, or however you want to phrase it, they take him out of the medical bay and they put him in the holodeck. So the doctor basically gets to go on his very first away mission. And it's kind of cool to kind of watch Robert Picardo like out of the natural element and now into a different scenery. And it's great because like as soon as he like appears in the holodeck, the first thing he does is like go up to a tree and touches it because he's so enamored that like, oh, I'm somewhere other than the medical bay. So I thought it was really great. He also has a name for just this episode. It's Schweitzer. And so that's kind of funny. And that's just that he has a name for it. Because I don't remember him having very many names. Like I remember he has a name in the series finale, but I don't remember what it is. So don't spoil it because I want to sit there and stew on it and I probably won't remember until I get there. I think it's something stupid like Bill or something. But don't tell me because I do know it's there. But it's just kind of funny that he had a name in this one. Overall, I thought this was an okay episode. It's just mostly just for the Doctor, and I thought he did a fantastic job in this episode. So for those who have seen this one, what did you guys think? And what do you guys think about the Doctor in general? Because he's very different than all of the previous Doctors. Like I've said before, we've had like those characters that are like artificial or don't have emotion. So he's kind of like Spock is the very first one. He didn't have emotion. And then we got Data, who is an artificial life form where even Bones says like, you sound like a damn Vulcan. And then we got Odo, who was a real person, but again, didn't have a lot of emotion. And now we're into Voyager, where the Doctor is kind of a mix, where he's an artificial life form, but as far as we are now in the series, he's not a likable character. He's still kind of finding himself. So go ahead, let me know what you guys think about the Doctor. Thank you guys for everything, and I will see you guys next time for Cathexis.